It's a competition, a new competition for playwrights, Scottish-based playwrights and other Scots people from elsewhere, and it's a great opportunity for a writer to not only win a competition, but also have that work and get a full commission out of it, and have that work professionally staged.
There's two different elements. The first element is about bringing together people in Scotland in playwriting, commissioning, developing and staging a production. The second part is really the area of our partnership of new technology, about accessing the web and the full range of media that we bring to the partnership.
The thing about theatre is that what's exciting about it is it lives and dies. It has its productions and the production's finished. But with this, you're going to get to see it using this technology as well. So it opens it up to a much, much bigger audience. It's much more interactive, which I think is a very exciting part of the process.
I'm chairing the judging panel for Open.Stage, and I'm really looking forward to it, because although I've been involved in various committees and chairing panels for various bits and bobs over the years, this one I think is one of the most exciting projects I've ever actually heard of, let alone be involved in. The fact also that the public is very much involved as audience members, feeling that they've got a stake in this, I think is really revolutionary actually.
Well, it's a very exciting and very original playwriting competition, which is anonymous, so it's hopefully will kind of challenge us as the judges.
There's a whole thought through strategy which should, I hope, produce at least one very fine piece of work.
Putting the onus on the fact that there are experts who can see whether somebody has the potential as a writer, and getting them to a certain level, but once they're at that level, then it's giving the public the opportunity to choose what they want to go and see, what they want to invest their own money in, what they want to buy a ticket for at the theatre. So I think it's a perfect balance between the two things.
One of the reasons why this project is so accessible is because there is really good quality support along the way. It's not saying send us a finished product, it's saying engage with an idea and show us that you've got some talent and some imagination, and we'll help you along the way. And there's really good quality professionals who will be there to help develop scripts and to support the writer in getting to that version of the script that then may end up being a trailer and therefore may end up being the winning play. It makes it really possible for anybody with imagination and a bit of writing flair to get involved.
I'm involved as a mentor, so I'm going to be working with the 3 shortlisted writers from April through to June next year.
When you are writing a first play, I think it is potentially exposing, and that there's something that you almost need your hand holding as you kind of go through that process. So I think there's lots of things that a more experienced writer can offer to a kind of inexperienced one, not just the sort of technicalities.
I would say the most important thing in this is no self-censorship. If it's a decent jury, which I believe it is going to be, then they'll be open to that kind of work.
Hopefully this will find new people. This will reach out and find people who maybe have been beavering away, writing plays that they never thought would ever reach the stage, and this will bring them out of the bedroom and into the rehearsal room.
There's not one play we're looking for. We're not looking for a comedy. We're not looking for necessarily a well-made play. We're looking for, like, I guess a bit of a cliche, but diamonds in the rough, you know, with people who have something, an urgency to what they want to say, you know, and we'll use an individual voice to do that.
Theatres are doing everything they can to engage their audience, but this really turns the whole thing on its head and says, be a part of it from the decision-making process, and that's incredibly rare.
And even if you don't make it to production, I think that the help that you're going to be given along the way is really, really invaluable, and it's something I wish I had when I was starting off.
To make this whole project work, we need really good people involved, and we've got really the best people. The selection panel has some of Scotland's leading writers, leading theatre practitioners, and the mentors as well, who will play a crucial role, are also of the highest calibre. So we've got a great array of people. You couldn't ask for better people to be actually looking after this project and ensuring that the best pieces of work come through. So we're calling all writers out there to submit a script. There won't be a better opportunity than this to get your play commissioned.
This is your chance to tell your story.
If you're worried about winning a competition or losing a competition, then please get that one out of your head, because that's not what's important. The important thing is it got you writing in the first place.
This is your once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to put your brilliant ideas down on paper, to send us in a sample scene. There's all the information on the web, and potentially see your play on at the Tron.
Get the idea on paper, write up a few pages on it. You never know, in a little while you could see your play being put on in a proper production at the Tron.
On page,
on stage,
online.